Alrighty, got a new favorite of mine for GSPRO as far as ambiance. As we zoom out here, look at this valley we're in. Hobble Creek Golf and Country Club. The little comment there refers to, I thought I swung the club pretty good, and I played this right after I played good, so I was just like, we're just going to continue playing good and it'll all be fine. First one I hit almost too good and started heading towards that water, but 290 off the pop is where you want to be, and a little 73 yarder, and I hit that like a 50 yarder was the issue there. Trying to find 7 and just spinning it up in there for an opening par. Hobble Creek has got these big mountains covered in greenery and on one side, and then you got the more sun-ridden rock face on the other side. This was an interesting play. Again, hitting it good, but going kind of over a creek and out of the creek, and this was a playable hazard, but I couldn't do anything with it. And now we still have 30 left to try and clean up this par. And I think that was an example of, like, did I really play that poorly, or we just didn't really get the par save. Par 5 here, and it really forces you to not hit a crazy slicey drive like I'm used to, because I put a bunch of trees right there. So just hitting a fairway finder hybrid and then backing it up with the exact same shot, except I pulled it a little bit and snagged the edge of that tree. 117 remaining here, and that one just didn't come off the club right. So we'll have another cleanup here for a par from 24. That one does stay in place, and it's a par. Headed over to the fourth, still at +1. Tough par 3 here. The pin is tucked behind the trees, back right, 181. I do my best effort to hit a slice around the tree with like a 6-iron, and I caught it pretty good actually. It ended up launching it, but not a bad place to miss if we were playing this hole in real life. And a tap in par there. 5th hole, another good look around this valley. Come down between the trees for a 430 yard par 4. We are playing the blues, and it was a respectable distance for the blues here. Low to mid 6,000s, I think. A good strike from a driving iron that I'm trying to see if I want to put in the bag or not. It comes off really slicey sometimes. Good chip up there to save par again, though. So really, from a good driving round last video to just a hard driving course, I think this is. And these par 3s are ridiculous. I mean, you better be able to hit it over these trees, which I almost didn't do. Went way too right. 20 yards right. So coming back towards the green now on 6, and that's short. There's going to be another bogey on the card. We're +2 through 6 already. 7th hole upcoming. 351 yard par 4 with a little water on the right. That was me trying to get some rhythm back. It didn't work that time. Actually hit it good, 147, but pulled a little. under the tree. The tree didn't get hit. That was good. And a really good shot that's not rewarded with any sort of score, but a par. 8th hole upcoming. Shorter par 4, 380. Looks like the fairway opens up a little bit as you go down. It better, because we're going right. Get a good kick. Alright, pretty good kick. Kicks left, 137 remaining. Just didn't hit that enough. Yeah, not happy with the contact there. Sometimes I get just like, I don't stand up enough when I address the ball to where my arms aren't actually hanging, and I'm just kind of holding everything comfortably, and then it's hard for me to match that up with gravity where my arms just hang down. So something for me to remember after seeing that chunk there on 8. 9th hole's a par 5. That was probably the worst contact on the driver there. Just Healy or something. It's going to lead to a layup that I screwed up. And see, it's not that bad. So that was that initial comment of like, playing okay. Yeah. It's not that bad. I thought that would have been good from 110, but that was a bad shot. Let's not beat around the bush there. Came out of it, towed it, flew it right and short, and then a poor chip effort there. Not even close. It does stay on the green for a bogey, but if you look over the score after 9, we're already +4. So Hobble Creek, the beauty and the beast, it is winning the day so far. 140 as straight as you can possibly hit it. Comes up just short. That's a good shot. That's not rewarded with a birdie either. Tough driving hole here for a slicer. Looks like just dense woods on the right. So when I played in person the other day, oh, there you go. Just go over the woods to the other fairway. I don't know why I didn't think about that on purpose. That's a brilliant move. 135 left. Just a little tree in your way. I think we could do this. Really focusing on that left hand grip. Oh, it's just too long. I got overexcited about hitting it over that tree. 19 to clean up, and that's long. Oh my goodness. Stay in the circle. Oh, that's so lucky. Could have easily been a double bogey, and we would have been not in a good place score-wise. +5 through 11. There's still a chance to take this down to +3 or +2 if we get some good birdie chances here. This par 4, hitting a 3-wood off the tee and resting it about 129 away. Pin is in the very front, and that is a yank and a heel and kind of like a rescue swing where the only way I was ever going to touch the ball is if I pulled the handle in towards me. And that's definitely a feeling I'm working on getting over, of like nothing. I don't want anything to come in towards me at contact. I want everything to be pushing away and using leverage and getting off the ground, and there's like so many other forces I want to be happening at contact, and one of them is not pulling the handle in. A good drive here on a shorter par 5, but it's like impossible to get there. I hit a bad layup to get 120 something away. And this is a cool hole. Looks really neat. Playing a little draw. And again, a good shot that's just not rewarded with any kind of score on the card. Just a neutral little par there, and the +5 following me to the 14th hole, our shortest par 3 of the day. And what you want to do when it's the short par 3s is go like 30 yards left with a huge pull. And that's path and face. That's coming down across and pulling the handle, and then thinking that it's going to be a huge slice, so I better turn the face over too. And the fact that my hands can do that makes me think that like I should be able to have more control over what's happening. I am just losing it right every time with the driver on this round. That's why the score's bad. It really hasn't hurt me because we're hitting off of fairways in other places, but this one here, gotta try and somehow get over these trees. Oh, it was a good effort. That was a good effort to get up and over and still carry it that far. Little chip. That looked left too. Holy shite. Is it going to make me chip from there? Yep. Now like the impossible. Oh, I almost dunked it. That would be a challenge. Like a 4-yard slam dunk chip. That would probably take you a year in this game with a Garmin R10. Let me clarify. If you have like a sick camera system, you just gotta probably do it. To get a Garmin R10 to read a short chip like that and have it go in would be tough. That was just a normal par right there, guys. Normal par on 16. Head over to 17. Looks like an impossible angle to get over to the green. I'm not even sure where the cutoff is. I am sure you don't want to be left. Oh. Chipping out on a par 4 on the 17th is not what you want. Gonna end up about 144 away. And hitting a terrible strike. That looked like a tired swing. Fatigue's setting in. The body's not moving. Feet aren't pushing. Hands are flipping. A lot of it, I can tell on video, is my tired swing. Double bogey there, and see if we can get +8 to do anything positive as we head down the last hole, 18. Just give you a little bit of insight into the garage sim space. That was quite the wind up. There is that long drive guy that's doing that where he literally does a drill and the club is so flimsy it snaps back, and then he lifts it back up and swings immediately after the drill. It's pretty crazy. Of course, going for it in 2, I hit the best hybrid in my life, 230, and which is 30 yards farther than I wanted, by the way. Sometimes you catch those puppies in a hot part of the face. As this chip goes towards the hole and hopefully gets in there for a par. Oh no, that's going to be a birdie, guys. Look at that. Ending on a birdie. We'll take it. Those are the blue tees, 6,200 yards, Saturday pins. Hobble Creek, amazing ambiance and kind of a deadly setup with the tee shots there. 6 fairways, not too bad. Double bogey and 6 bogeys was really the problem. Make sure to like and subscribe. We got new courses coming every day.